Okay. Let's continue it. As part of Python for AWS, in this session, we are going to discuss Python flow control statements with different examples. First, we are going to start understanding what is Python flow control statements. Why flow control statements? Okay. Till now, we written program with these kind of statements. Okay. So whenever we run this program, what happens? It executes first statement, second statement, next statement, next statement, and like that it will execute all statements one by one. Yes or no? Once we run our program, it executes statement by statement and it executes all statements. There is no control in this program. My requirement is I want to execute the statement when condition is true. I want to execute the statement when condition is false. I want to execute the statement 10 times. I want to execute the statement based on my condition. So I want to control the flow of a program. We go for flow control statements. Flow control statement. To control the flow of a program, we use flow control statements. We have three types of flow control statements. One, conditional control statements. Conditional control statements. If else, if else ladder, and iterative statements like for, while, and transfer control statements. We have break and continue. Break and continue. We have these three types of control statements. So in this session, we are going to focus on all these three types of control statements with different examples. First, let's start with the conditional control statements. Let's start with the conditional control statements. Conditional control statements based on true or falsity. If condition is true, I want to execute some statements. If condition is false, I want to execute some other statements. So this conditional control statements implement are based on condition. It may be true, it may be false. Here we have different conditional control statements. If else, if elif else ladder means if elif 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 else, such kind of ladder you can create. Okay. So first let's start a example with if statement. So I am writing one example to find biggest of two numbers. So I'm asking user to enter a two values. I am asking, sorry, Tim. Yeah, let me execute a program. See, here I am asking user to enter two numbers. Then input is a predefined function. It will take input in the string format. We are converting into integer format. Then first we are printing a value, b value. Then I am checking a value. Let's say a value you entered 10, b value you entered 5. So it is checking 10 greater than 5. Yes, condition is true. Then a is big. Again it will check 5 greater than 10. No, condition is false. So we get output is a is big. So I am entering 10, I am entering 5. See, we are getting output is a is big. So here first condition is executed true. Then What is the need of again checking second condition? No need. Because of you are using only if. It is checking two conditions. Assume you are having multiple condition checks like this. What happen? It will uses multiple condition checks. So to avoid multiple condition checks, we go with if else. Let me convert to same program if else. Let me convert to same program using if else. Same program I am taking, just instead of writing multiple if conditions, I am using if condition is true, execute this statement. If condition is false, execute another statement. Let's say here user is entering 10, user is entering 5. Then here I'm checking 10 greater than 5. Yes, condition is true. Directly it comes out of this loop. It will not check this one. Let's say if you enter like this 10 and 15. 10 greater than 15, false. If it is false, directly comes to else part, it will execute this statement. So only one condition check. Previously, multiple condition checks. So we are reducing multiple condition checks so that it improves performance of your program. Here we are using two condition checks, but what if you have multiple condition checks? Okay, 10 and 5, output is same. There is no difference. Only one thing, we are improving performance of program. Okay. Next one, if elif ladder thing. If elif ladder. If elif else ladder. So here what I'm doing, first I'm writing if, and I'm writing condition, then statements. Else, elif, again condition, statements. Again elif, condition and statement. And finally, we write else statement. And here we write the statements. If elif else ladder means in this way, we write one if, and one else, and any number of ellipse based on our requirement. Any number of ellipse based on our requirement. If condition is true, it will execute all statements, then comes out of else block. If condition is false, then control comes to first elif. If condition is true, it execute all statements, then control comes after else block. If condition is false, then it will comes to next elif. It executes statements. If condition is true, it executes statements. Otherwise, it comes to else block. Okay. Let me take one example so that we will understand. I'm taking, in this example, I'm taking three numbers, and I'm going to check whether which number is biggest number among three numbers. Okay. So let me see if elif ladder. So here, first, I'm asking user to enter a number. Let's say 10, 5, and 15. Say I entered values in this way. So I'm checking 10 greater than 5. Yes, condition is true. And operation. 10 greater than 15. Condition is false. AND operator returns false. Then control comes to elif block. Then it will check 5 greater than 15 false. Then control comes to else block. Then it will print C is bigger. Let's say 15, 5 and 10. 15 greater than 5, true. 15 greater than 10, true. And operator returns true. Then it will execute this one. Control comes after else block. Let's say this is 25. 15 greater than 25, false. 15 greater than 10, true. False and true, false. Else, elif block. 25 greater than 10, yes. It will print B is bigger. Okay, let me execute this program. Shift enter. I am entering 10, 5 and 15. So we are getting C is bigger. Now let's execute 15, 5 and 10. A is bigger. Let's once again execute a shift enter. 15, 25 and 10. B is bigger. Okay, clear writing. Conditional control statements. How we can use conditional control statements in Python? Okay, now iterative statements. Yeah, now let's continue iterative statements. Iterative means repeatedly we want to execute statements based on the condition. Let's say I want to execute statements 10 times. I want to execute statements until condition become false. Once condition become false, I want end. So to repeatedly execute statements, we use iterative statements in Python. We have two iterative statements, for and while. For specially designed for iterating collection values. Iterating collection values. String collection, tuple collection, list collection, set collection, Prosan collection, dictionary collection. To iterate values of collection, for loop is specially designed. For other purpose, we can go with while loop. For loop is specially designed for iterating collection of values. Let me write one example. In this example, I am printing uh, list values using for loop. Let me take this example, for loop example. So I am printing list value. What happens here is for V in Li, it means first it will take first value and it executes all statements. Next iteration, it will take another value. Next iteration, it will take another value. Next iteration, it will take another value. Next iteration, it will take another value automatically. You no need to write initialization. You no need to write condition. You no need to write increment and decrement value. For loop is specially designed to iterating values in collection framework in Python. Let's see using while loop. Using while loop also, I want to iterate. My requirement is I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. 1 to 10 numbers. my requirement is I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. See, here I'm using I value initialization I equal to 1. I'm checking condition I less than or equal to 10. Then I'm printing I value. Then I'm incrementing I value I plus 1. 1 plus 1. Next iteration, it will check 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, we are printing 2. Then we are incrementing I plus 1, 2 plus 1. So like that, we are writing initialization, condition check, increment or decrement value. Okay. Same thing we can achieve using for loop. Using for loop. Same thing we can achieve using for loop also. Let me see. There is a predefined function called range. We can achieve using range of 1 comma 11. 1 is inclusive, 11 is exclusive, 1 to 10. It will generate values 1 to 10. First it will store 1, next it will store 2 into v, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will iterate value by value. Range function generates 1 to 10 collection values. But let me see another example. My requirement is I want to print 1 to 10 numbers in reverse order. I want to print 1 to 10 numbers in reverse order. Can we achieve this one using for loop? No. Range function generates a sequence of values, not in reverse. So for loop is specially designed for iterating collection values. For other purpose, you can go with while loop in Python programming language. And next important statements are transfer control statements. We have break and continue. Break and continue we use inside a loop. Inside a loop with condition. We use break and continue. We use inside a loop with condition. Let me take two examples. Break and continue. It may be for loop. It may be while loop team. It may be for loop. It may be while loop. We use break and continue inside a loop with condition. Observe this program execution. What happened here? 1 to 10 numbers. 10 numbers. It will generate 1 to 10 numbers. Here it will generate 1 to 10 numbers. And first we are storing V1. V1. 1. So we are writing inside a condition break. Inside a condition we are writing continue. Observe here. V equal to 1. 1 equal to 5. Condition is false. We are printing 1. 1. Here also we are printing 1. Next iteration I value become 2. 2 equal to 5. No. We are printing 2. We are printing 2. Next I value become 3. 3 equal to 5. No. We are printing 3. We are printing 3. I value become 4. 4 is equal to 5. 4 equal to 5. No. We are printing 4. We are printing 4. Now I value become 5, 5 equal to 5. Yes, condition is true. Break terminates the loop. Break terminates the loop and control comes out of the loop. If condition is satisfied, we are calling break. Break terminates the loop, then control comes out of the loop. So we get only 1 to 4 values. Coming to here, 5 equal to 5. Yes, condition is true. It will not continue next iteration. It will not continue continuation statements. It will go for next iteration. Then I value becomes 6. Then 6 equal to 5. No, it will print to 6 to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue if condition is satisfied. Continue ignores current statements, continues next iteration. If break is satisfied, it will move control come out of loop. It will terminate loop, control comes out of loop. But continue, it ignores current statements or it will stop continuing current statements and then moves to next iteration. Okay, let me execute this program, see the output. So I'm executing this program. See, we got 1 to 4. I'm executing this program, continue program, except the 5 remaining values we are seeing. Okay, clear, right? Yeah. So clear, right? This conditional control statements in Python. So we discussed conditional control statements. We discussed iterative statements. We discussed transfer control statements.